Good afternoon, Anandal present here. In my previous video series, I already discussed about this automation system and how we are selecting this kind of automation system and all I already discussed. And this is the general recall related to the robotic system, how we are incorporated to the robotic system. And this is the topics I already discussed about the previous video series. And next, we have to explore what are all the automation system, and in our DT empathy stage, we have to collect the feedback and how we have to use this kind of automation system into the society and all discussed. And define stage, I already discussed the automation fundamentals. Automation means we have to integrate the machines, control system, robotics, and information technologies to perform a production process with minimum human involvement. So in this video, I am going to discuss elaborately about what are the stages are present in our automation system and all. Like this is the general our DT design define page. In our DT define stage, what are all the automation terminologies we have to incorporated means we have to follow all these things. Like first one, field level. First we are going to analyze what kind of productions we have to do the machining. And second, control level, for that making that kind of production, what kind of control levels we have to adapt it. Like either we can prefer the open loop system or closed loop system, or we have to use the different kind of robotics, or what kind of control systems we have to incorporate it in our automation terminologies. This is the second one. And third one, supervisory level, how we have to accommodate all these things by using the highly qualified labor. And planning level, in this planning level we have to use that CAPP, which means computer aided process planning, which incorporated the entire process planning of how we are making this kind of production. And the next one is for after completing the planning level, we are going to manage all these things, like how we are incorporated the automation system, and how we are making these kind of goods, and how we are selling, and how we are fixing the ERP, like enterprise MRP rate, and how we are making this kind of ERP resources and all in the last stage. So in this automation terminologies, some of the other terminologies also we have to incorporate it, like industries, data fusion, smart sensors, modeling, how we can create the modeling. In our previous video series, I already discussed about the CAD, CAM, and through that CAD, we have to develop the 3D modeling, and by using these kind of answers, we are going to do the analysis part. And the system identification, automation, PID controllers, and process control, like already told, CAPP. So this and all are the different automation terminologies why we have to consider during the invention of automation in industries. So this is the what are all the roles of automations they have to done, like in our home automations, automate home systems and applications. And business process automations, we have to streamline our business operations and workflows. And robotic process automations, use the software robots which is used to automate the repetitive tasks. Some of the humans, they have to done the repetitive task, means by using this kind of control system and robotic system, we can segregate that, and we have to avoid that kind of repetition works. And industrial automations, we have to do the automation manufacturings, like NC, CNC, and DNC process, and AI automations. Nowadays we have to incorporate some of the AI tools in our IoT, some of the AI tools which will be coding the data. They have to develop the part programming, and as well as they have to control all these things. And the last one is for test automation. Once we have to fix this kind of automation which is suitable for our industry, means we can go we have to implement, and we are doing the testing part. So this is the entire different roles and different places we are choosing to implement this kind of automation process. So this is the types of automation process. There are n number of n types of automations are available like fixed automation, programmable automation, and flexible. We are in our computer aided designing process, we are going to use that flexible automation system. That's why we have to mention as flexible manufacturing system. This is comes under the category of flexible automation system. So this is the applications of automations, like we have to control the quality, assembly, welding, painting, packaging, wherever we are using the robotic system. So that is comes under the category of automation in manufacturing process. Automatic manufacturing plants extensively used for robots for welding purpose, and the handling of weld rods are which is difficult for our humans. So avoid this kind of human efforts are damaged or accidents, we have to use this kind of automation process. So this is the overall mind map. Like we are discussed about the automation in manufacturing. What are all the components are required to do this kind of automation, and why automation, and applications and the examples. So this is the overall summarize of today's our video series. Okay. So thank you. In our next class, we are going to discuss about the one more which is a very interesting topic like flexible manufacturing system and layouts and components. Thank you.